Well, tonight's game, of course, in Denver, but we saw some Lightning fans, a few of them here. Now, this Avalanche fan came with his Lightning fan wife, and they're carrying a sign that says, or a flag that says, House Divided. And we also found Ryan Jensen of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who is a Colorado native, by the way, now finds himself supporting both teams. But Ryan, I think you know the right thing to do here. You got to come back home to the Avs. All right, let's send it back to our sports director, Lionel Bienvenu, and this incredible evening tonight. Lionel?
Jensen, of course, from Colorado, plays with the Tampa Bay Bucks and hikes the ball to Tom Brady. So he is a Tampa Bay fan, I guess, but not a good time to be a Lightning fan, that's for sure. The Avs winning these two games at home, not completely unexpected, but the way they won Game 2 with complete and total domination, I did not see that coming. Let's continue to listen to the Avalanche players as they talk about this 7-0 victory in Game 2. Here's Alex Newhook talking live at Ball Arena.
Alex, 7 goals is easy to cheer about, but talk about that crowd out there and how they got behind you tonight.
Yeah, it's great. I think, getting those goals early, got them into it, and they've been so loud the whole playoffs. They've been great for us, give us energy, and they carried it through the whole game tonight, helped us keep going, and, we need it every night.
And on that same note, you're heading to Tampa. You guys have not lost yet on the road. How do you carry this momentum there on the road?
Yeah, we're at a good position right now, but we know we're not done. It's going to be harder on the road. We're going to have to go in there and play our game, not get away from it, not get flustered by their crowd and their energy, and stick to what we know.
You have so many stars on this team. Is anyone playing better than Shuchkin?
He's been a horse for us all playoffs. It's fun to watch. He's out there. He does everything right. He does everything well, and plays every situation. He's a truck for us. He's been doing everything right. Seems to be around the score sheet every night, and he's been great.
We talked about Miko, 3 assists tonight. Playing off of Val gets those goals. Miko setting them up. What do you say about Miko's play?
Yeah, Miko had a great night too. Just a lot of guys contributed tonight, and Miko's been solid for us all playoffs. A huge contributor for us and a guy we lean on a lot.
Did your legs feel any fresher tonight than maybe Game 1?
Felt similar, yeah. Just trying to do what I can to be prepared. I think everyone here, getting those 2 days was nice, but we'll have to keep doing what we can to be ready for Game 3.
What did you
Talk
see
about
from Darcy
pitching in
tonight?
any way you can. How do you make those adjustments when you're playing on a line similar today, where you're playing with 2 more defensive-minded forwards?
Yeah, we have a role. We don't want to get scored on. Obviously, we have a lot of offensive guys in the lineup, but when you're put in that situation. I think we were a line that can really grind teams down, grind lines down, and get some possession in the O-zone. I thought we did a good job of that tonight, and it showed.
What did you see from Darcy tonight, and can a night like this boost confidence moving forward?
Yeah, I think so. He's been good for us all playoffs, and he was great tonight. Really steady. We looked great in there all night, and I think with the injury and everything, having him come back now, and it looks like he's back to himself, and it's great to see.
How impressive in particular is his composure when maybe it looked like at points they were trying to get a little chippy with him in front of the net?
Yeah, and I think every team's going to try to do that once they can't beat him, and he stayed with it, he stayed in it, and I think that kind of adds to his competitiveness motivation.
Did you notice an increased physicality at all tonight from Tampa as maybe the game went on, especially as it seemed like he threw them out their identity?
Yeah, I think as the game went on.
All right, let's listen in to Tampa Bay head coach Jon Cooper now talking about this loss in Game 2.
Was a plan to try and slow down their team speed after tonight? Is it back to the drawing board, or was there enough execution to see if that plan works?
They're playing at an elite level right now. Give them credit. We are not. I'm not sitting here saying, are we? I think they're 2 good teams. They're just playing at a much higher level than we are right now, and I think it was evident watching that game tonight. So we have to elevate our play.
On the right side, Dan.
John, kind of playing off of that a little bit.
Yeah.
Which way do you fall on this? Are they doing it to you, or are you doing it to yourselves?
Like I said, they're playing at an elite level right now, and we're not. It's the only way I can answer that question.
Front right.
Thank you. John, I'm Barry Bloom from Sportico. Does
Barry.
The elevation here play into this at all? Obviously, they're used to playing here all year. I know it makes a difference in baseball here. There's always a lot of discussion about it. And part 2 to the question is, you were down 2-0 to the Rangers. Does this feel any different because of the way the Avalanche have played in the first 2 games?
Well, to your first question, We've been here a week, so it's been a long time just to play 2 games. Our guys weren't huffing and puffing on the bench. We're not a team. There's one team that doesn't hand out excuses. It's us. So, no. The second one, I mean, we're in the playoffs, and does it feel different? I mean, we lost one of the games 6-2 to the Rangers. We lost one 7-0. They're 2 completely different teams. It's 2 completely different series. The common factor is we're down 0-2 in both of them. We've written one story, now we just have to write another. For me, it's regardless that you lose 7-0 or you lose 4-3 in overtime, you still lose the game. You got to find a way to win the game, and now we've got another chance in a different venue, and hopefully we can come back and learn from what happened tonight and put a better step forward. That's all we can do.
Take a couple more left side, Luke.
John, when you lost game 2 in New York, you said you were encouraged by how the team finished. Are you surprised that the guys didn't have a little more pushback tonight?
At times, the game got away from us early, and we have shown a propensity to push back for years. Tonight we didn't. If this becomes a common theme in this series, it'll probably be a short one, but I never doubt the guys in the room. Does it suck losing a game like that? For sure. We're not used to it. It doesn't really happen to us. But is it going to happen at times? Yeah, it is. You're just hoping it doesn't happen in the Stanley Cup final. As I said, we have a group that, we've been able to circle the wagons and respond. Disappointed the way the game went tonight, there's no question, but I'm not questioning our team. I mean, they're ballers in there. So I turn the page, move on to game 3.
Last question, back right.
Coach, what is the main concern of your team's type of playing the game against the Avalanche?
Sorry, I'm not sure the question. Well, the concern is we got to play better in all 3 zones, and we're just not doing it right now. And you go through spells at times during the year when you're playing well and you're not. And we've played extremely, extremely well for much of the year, and for 2 games we really haven't. And it's too bad because now we're in a somewhat of a hole, and we have to find our game. But there's a lot we can improve on. Listen, we lost by a lot tonight, so you're better off just throwing this one away and regrouping for the next one.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
All right, that's Jon Cooper talking about going back to Tampa Bay down 0-2 to the Avalanche. We got much more on the post-game show coming up right after this break.